up, people of the internet? My name is Freelance Amber, and welcome back to another Death Battle reaction video. This is going to be Battle of the... Well, I think we said Battle of the Electric Users before. I don't remember which one, but another Battle of the Electric Users. Killua from Hunter x Hunter versus Misaka from A Certain Magical Index. So before we begin, please watch the original episode on either the Rooster Teeth website or the Death Battle YouTube channel before coming to my reaction or anybody else's reactions. Go support the team that's been making this series awesome. So if you notice, Jacob's not here today because throughout the past week, he's been having power outages where he lives, and his internet was shot. So he's not going to be here for this reaction, but hopefully he'll be here for the next one. We'll see. So if you don't remember who he picked last time, he picked Misaka. Because I think the writers of that anime from A Certain Magical Index, or not writers, or studio, whichever one, did, let me bring up real quick, from he said, because the publishing company and imprint group who own a certain scientific railgun and a certain magical index, Dengeki Bunko, and also Sword Art Online. So yeah, publishing companies. So yeah. So that's why he's voting for Misaka on this one. Excuse me. Sorry, I had to pull up my Discord to remember what he messaged me. So yeah, so quick flashback.
So my choice gonna be only for favoritism that I'm gonna be choosing, and it's because the company that owns A Certain Scientific Railgun also owns one of my favorite anime series, Sword Art Online. So I'm gonna go with Misaka.
Yeah. So I kind of have. I've never even seen A Certain Magical Index. I have seen Hunter x Hunter, but I didn't even make it past the Chimera Ant arc because it's just kind of a bit much for me, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna hold off my thoughts until we get to the actual battle. Hopefully I paid attention, and I promise you guys, I said before, if I get at least half or more than half losses, I would stream Balan Wonderworld, or at least something like that. But if I can't find it, let me know in the comments, like, if there's any bad games I should stream, or maybe Marvel's Avengers, the one Square Enix made, or the Golem game. Basically, whatever bad game that's gonna make me suffer, or at least any other punishment you could think of. That's appropriate, all right? That's something that I'm able to do. Again, appropriate. If it's anyone that's not appropriate, inappropriate, I'm just not gonna do it, and I'll just come up with my own punishment, or actually do one of the ones I just said. Anyway, tangent aside, so Killua versus Misaka, Thunderbolts and railguns collide in this electrifying match. I mean, railgun. I don't know if Killua's gonna. I might vote for Misaka in this one, if it's because railguns. Like I said, I never made it past Chimera Ant arc, so I don't know if Killua has something to counter a railgun, but we'll just see about that. So with that out of the way, let it begin in 3, 2, 1, go. Wow, 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 wow.
Killua Zoldyck, Hunter x Hunter's prodigious lightning assassin.
Oh yeah,
Misaka Makoto, Academy City's ace electric princess.
Oh yeah, Killua's voiced by
What is more
Christina V.
terrifying than the all-powerful crackling might of lightning?
Lightning in the hands of cocky, hyper-talented teenagers. Oh, the worst combination. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
Besides, I love Killua.
It's our
Look
job
at
to
that
analyze their
face.
weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Okay, Pixels.
The Zoldicks, a vicious family of assassins known the world over. So infamous for their killing techniques, a single photo of any member sells for millions.
You don't want to be the target of their next family.
I mean, Killua's my favorite
but
in
like
Hunter x
all
Hunter.
families, there's bound to be a rebel.
As was the case with the middle child, Killua.
They seriously named him Kill? Hardcore.
Yeah.
Well, it might be a pun on the term kilowatt, but kill is apt, given he's been trained in past tensing people since he was 3.
I'll say, at age 14, he was strong enough to open a 64-ton door. Geez, what kind of workout did his family put him through? Somehow, it gave him 6 skater skills, extendable claws, and rhythm echo, a technique that lets him fool people's senses with just his feet.
More accurately, by manipulating the cadence of his footsteps, Killua can create an auditory illusion, capable of tricking even extrasensory abilities.
Killua was a heck of a prodigy, but despite being able to effortlessly rip out hearts, his family still thought he wasn't cold-blooded enough.
Bruh.
Fed up, he ran away. Not to the circus, but to the Hunter Association. An
Yeah.
association of people who hunt stuff.
Yeah,
There, he tested himself in the Hunter's exam and inevitably had gone head over heels for his new friend, Gon. Get it?
Oh, God, Wiz, are you still taking those waste-of-time improv classes?
Yes, and I think it's going pretty well.
Oh my god.
Killua's family didn't like him making friends, so they sat him down and then calmly and politely tortured him mercilessly as punishment.
But he
It
still
was
took it
only
like a
thanks to
champ.
Gon that Killua finally convinced his old man to let him go out on adventures with his buddies.
But this change of heart was no act of compassion. Killua's father saw his freedom as just another step in molding him into a better killer. And in some ways, he was right.
Yeah.
Through his adventures, Killua learned Nen, an invisible life force that...
Yeah, it's key. It's always key.
Yep.
Actually, this one's a bit more complicated.
Oh.
You see, Nen is utilized through 4 main principles. 10 for containing your aura while defending from physical and mental attacks.
Real quick, I don't know if it's true or not, but but I think didn't like Monty get inspiration from Hunter x Hunter? I mean, remember, there was actually a Hunter x Hunter in 1999. This is just like the 2011? No, 2009? Either one. Didn't Monty take inspiration from Hunter x Hunter for Ruby? Because Nen, in a sense, is kind of like the orange semblance. I don't know. I could be remembering wrong because I could be remembering wrong, but Murderer Birds like has like a channel icon with the Gon silhouette with crescent rose on it. I don't know if he actually said that there was a comparison, but let me know in the comments if there was. If not, then I'm probably just pulling stuff out of my ass. Anyway.
Zetsu for relieving fatigue and masking your presence. Ren for bolstering strength and influencing emotions.
That's pretty standard so far.
And Hatsu, the unique way in which one's Nen is expressed. This comes in many forms,
Yeah.
but all fall into one of 6 types, which
Okay.
represent how proficient a Nen user is at certain techniques.
Right.
Oh, it's an RPG class system?
More like a hybrid class system, because most users actually fall somewhere between 2 categories, giving them differing degrees of proficiency. Techniques from these Nen categories can even be further enhanced by adding rules to their use. Oh, then there are the advanced principles, which...
Oh, God, okay, I get it.
But we haven't even talked
Bruh.
about Killua's Hatsu yet. Killua is a transmuter enhancer, i.e. he specializes in transmuting his aura into different forms and enhancing the power of himself and others. He uses his aura to...
He makes lightning!
Yes, in
Take the
Killua's
fun out
hand,
of it,
lightning
Wiz.
becomes a deadly weapon that he can fire down as a bolt, channel through his arms, or send through metal objects.
Like his super alloy yo-yos. These bad boys weigh up to 50 kilograms. See, that's how you make a pun, Wiz. Packing enough force to shatter trees like I just shattered Wiz's confidence.
Add in Killua's lightning, and he can electrify anyone who touches them.
And this isn't some magic-y schmagic-y lightning. His bolts have been identified as the real deal more than once.
Meaning, Killua is certainly as fast as actual lightning,
Yeah.
especially when he uses it on himself to bust out Godspeed. A
Well,
form that
Godspeed,
greatly
come on.
amplifies his agility and power, letting him bypass his synapses to reflexively react to threats.
For regular folk, that much voltage would be too much. But thanks to Killua's training, he can shrug off over 1,000,000 volts of electricity.
Million volts.
He's also exceptionally crafty. In a Nen fight, every move matters, and strategy almost always triumphs, even against greater strength.
Killua used these powers to battle world-renowned thieves, bomber mercenaries, and ants.
That
Oh,
may
the
not
Chimera
sound like
ant,
much, but these Chimera ants were brutal,
Yeah,
murdering
they were.
and eating people by the hundreds of thousands, then threatening billions.
Yeah.
Reminds me of an old experiment. Gone horribly wrong.
Killua
what did
understandably
you
wanted
do?
to bail, but Gon pulled him back in, much to his frustration.
Killua wanted to be there for Gon emotionally, but could not comprehend why he was risking so much against the Chimera ants, going as far as becoming a monster.
In other words, Killua was crushing really hard, but didn't know what to do about Gon's simple-minded impulsiveness.
Yeah.
It didn't end well for anyone.
It wasn't all doom and gloom, though.
Yeah, this reason I like Killua more than Gon. I never liked Gon. I mean, I understand, like, I understand his optimism and all that, especially, quick spoilers for the Chimera Ant art, or at least part of it. He wants to believe that Kite's still alive, which, again, I get it, but these Chimera Ants are, like they said, they're brutal. They will, Yeah, it's just sometimes I just don't like Gon for most of the time. I think it's because of that optimism. Again, optimism is good, but it can only give you so far. But anyway, I'm sorry for any Gon fans out there. I just like Killua more.
Killua held his own against some of the Chimera ants' best, surviving this forest-consuming blast from one of their captains.
Which, judging by its size, was worth several kilotons.
And he later
3.29
injured a top-ranking
kilotons.
royal guard, Yuppie.
Sure, he ran for the hills the moment Godspeed wore off, and isn't as strong as the weird horseman. But even just damaging someone who can make a crater like this is nothing to sniff at.
But amidst all the fighting, Killua still could not get his family out of his mind. Literally.
As in, his brother, Illumi, put a needle in his head, forcing him to be controlled by self-preservation, ensuring he'd always run when victory isn't guaranteed. Wiz, you think you can call CPS for that?
Thankfully, after some much-needed self-surgery and self-reflection, Killua removed it, overcoming his mental barrier and ready to risk his life for those he cherishes.
Woo!
Which he did when he finally got himself and his dear sister Aluka away from their demented family. He even brought Gon back from the brink of his creepy Nen coma.
But despite how valuable Gon was as a friend, Killua realized his unhealthy dependence on him.
So he decided to travel with and protect Aluka, finally realizing what he wants to do for the rest of his life.
Right.
Oh god, the tearful romantic parting!
Still, if Gon or Aluka ever need help, Killua is sure to come running.
Ready to Killua anyone dumb enough to mess with him or those he cares about.
Alright, let's see what Misaka's got. I mean,
Academy
railguns.
City, a sprawling metropolis filled with
Did it say
schools
Academy
where
City?
espers train to master their supernatural abilities.
Most of these youngins dream of rivaling the best espers, but only a few are hardworking and smart enough to do it.
Among them being Tokiwadai Middle School's Level 5 Electro Master, Misaka Mikoto.
Level 5? So she's a Pokemon, but an anime girl.
Bruh.
Each esper's power and utility is ranked, with Level 5 being the highest they can normally achieve.
And
okay.
after working up to that level, Misaka became unstoppable. She
Right.
can magnetize herself to metal, electrically enhance her physique, sense her surroundings through an electromagnetic radar, and generate billions of volts.
In addition,
Billions
she can
of
make
volts, as
iron
opposed to
sand
Killua's
from disparate
millions.
particles in the air to form tornadoes, body decoys, or a sword that vibrates at rapid speeds for enhanced cutting power.
Just what an anime girl needs. A chainsaw. Man, if she
Bruh.
gets serious, Misaka can even make a friggin' 6 million ton kaiju out of it.
With such tremendous power, Misaka put an end to many crimes, earning fear among criminals, admiration among her peers, and lots of personal pride in her
I need
ability.
to give this anime a
There
watch.
was nothing she couldn't overcome.
Nothing except the bane of all tsunderes, a frizzy-haired, dumbass anime protagonist.
Enter Kamijo Toma.
Oh,
a
oh,
level
she was the
0
protagonist?
nobody who Misaka could not harm, no matter how many times she tried.
Oh, I hate you, but I secretly love you, and it'll work out in the end. Shut up! But she'd have more than a dork like
Wait.
Toma to worry about.
So,
as
wait.
amazing as Academy City is, it's more corrupt than New York real estate.
What?
Years ago, Misaka gave some shady scientists a sample of her DNA, being promised it'd help cure tons of fatal diseases.
Instead, they made tens of thousands of clones of her, sending them all to be slaughtered one by one.
Specifically against another level 5 and A-tier edgelord named Accelerator. By farming all these clones, they hoped he would finally get enough EXP to become a mythic level 6. Is
What?
that seriously all it takes? How does this Esper stuff work?
I'm
Huh?
glad you asked. Espers represent the scientific side of the
Okay,
world.
Boomsay's
a side
had
I'm
enough.
so familiar with. All espers possess an involuntary movement or AIM diffusion field that manifests their power, letting them consciously alter reality.
Changing reality with your mind. Isn't that
Let me
just
show you this
magic?
bullshit.
Au contraire, Boomstick, it's quite scientific. Look at Misaka's signature move, the railgun. Many real-life railguns use a set of parallel conductors to generate Lorentz force. By envisioning imaginary rails between herself and her target, Misaka can create a similar yet greater effect, accelerating the speed and kinetic force of a projectile, usually a coin, into a concussive bullet. It's beautiful. It's science.
How long are you gonna be nerding out over this?
Let him-
It's like my one thing.
Let him nerd
where
out.
was I? Oh yeah, thousands of dead clones. Traumatized by the endless slaughter, Misaka felt enormous guilt. You see it all the time with horrific experiments.
Sure, buddy.
She worked for days to end the clone project, but concluded it would have to end with her sacrifice.
But Toma butted in, giving Misaka the support she needed in her darkest hour, while also punching out albino Magneto with his Esper-proof fist.
Misaka had shouldered her burden for so long that she forgot how to rely on others. This wake-up call from her newfound crush was exactly what she needed.
But even with Accelerator decelerated, Misaka kept fighting Academy City's underbelly, all to protect her friends and free her sister clones she befriended. She dealt with a lot of trouble on the way, but had the power to do it.
In her battle with a killer cyborg lady, Misaka conjured a city-spanning storm, which, by measuring the size of the cloud relative to the city, would require over 58 kilotons of energy to make.
Okay, yeah, I think
She's
Misaka's
also
got
fought
this.
other level 5s, not just Accelerator. She got into a middle school beef with a snobby telepath, fought this explosive weirdo, and dodged particle beams from an unhinged Karen.
The electrons of which can
Unhinged
accelerate
Karen.
at high relativistic speeds.
It's no shock. Misaka's reactions are that fast, given her lightning has been stated to be light speed on 5 different occasions.
More than just her powers, though, Misaka's greatest asset is her intellect.
It might not look it, but high-level espers constantly perform tons of nerd math just to make their powers work.
And understanding other powers has been just as vital to Misaka's survival. Take her bout with the magic Valkyrie, Brunhild.
Remember when Wiz said espers were the science side of the world? Well, these weirdos are packing the magic. A single mistake from Misaka could have meant death, but she still stalemated Brunhild.
Now, Brunhild was still stronger and faster, but it is impressive Misaka was able to harm a saint, who are normally only deployed against foes capable of leveling mountains. One such foe, Hell, froze 100 kilometers of ocean.
Did he just use
This
Ace of
means
Roller
Misaka
silhouette?
can take on all sorts of magical baddies. But alas, the power creep says otherwise.
Power
He's
creep.
actually serious. When you're dealing with crazy magicians and magic gods,
Power
even
creep.
a level 5 Esper struggles to keep up. Misaka valued her abilities so highly
Sure,
that
power
she
creeps.
struggled to maintain her self-esteem when they weren't enough.
A shame Misaka cares so much about getting stronger when Toma appreciates her as a person first and foremost.
While certainly a
Awkward
flaw, that
smiles.
ever-persistent hard-headedness will also keep Misaka around, no matter the stakes.
So watch out, because this pint-sized
that's so
14-year-old is
cute.
quite literally a walking railgun.
Okay, I may need to vote for Misaka in this one because I saw did I say kilogram or kilowatt? I think I saw kilogram. It's a bit more than what Killua does. I mean, as much as I love Killua, I'm gonna have to go with Misaka in this one. Hopefully I paid attention. Okay, so Jacob, if you're watching this, I'm going with Misaka too. So let's do this. So we're going with Misaka, all of us. Me, him, I don't know. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, the combatants are set, and we've run the data through all possibilities.
It's
It's
time for a death battle!
Those cat faces. I love it. Ooh.
Hey, that's mine. I've been looking for it all day. Give it here.
You want it? Come and get it.
Fight!
Coins, huh? I had a butler who used these.
Oh yeah, the whole heads or tails thing with the butler. Oof.
Focus. It's a trick of sound, not sight. Gotcha.
Hoo-hoo-hoo!
He's good at hand-to-hand. Better keep my distance.
She has stronger lightning. Gotta get in close.
No problem.
Okay, so Mikasa's trying to go range combat, while long range combat, while Killua is gonna do close combat. I swear.
No time to break.
Bruh.
Now's my chance.
You don't know when to quit.
I swear, if I end up losing it, because the one time I should have voted for Killua. Oh, but then I forgot to take into consider that Killua's been doing this since he was 3! Oh! Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Catch this.
She's keeping this thing together with electromagnetism, meaning it can be disrupted. Wait a minute.
Oh. Oh!
Distance, 35 meters. Altitude, 45.
No. Wait.
40.
Wait.
Now.
Is it? Oh! Oh my god! Oh my god! Killua, I'm sorry, but oh my god!
The electromagnetism, the science.
Woo!
It's
All right, take a breather there, champ.
Whew. While Killua's assassin training made him a vicious threat,
Whew.
Misaka's abilities and know-how gave her the counter she needed in this mind-numbing battle of wits.
Killua could survive Killua-ton level blast.
Yes,
and
3.29
given some leeway, could
kilotons.
scale to Yuppie, whose crater feat was worth 18 megatons of TNT.
Okay.
Impressive, but the storm Misaka created beat anything Killua has done directly. And given similar scaling to Brunhild, who Misaka not only harmed but stalemated, her output could reach hundreds of megatons of TNT.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo!
Meaning, no matter which numbers are used, Misaka would always have the advantage in
58
raw
kilotons?
electrical power.
No surprise there. Killua may have shrugged off 1,000,000 volts of electricity, but Misaka can dish out and survive billions.
Still, both characters have contended with and harmed stronger opponents, and the two power systems they work under have allowed weaker opponents to defeat stronger ones in the past.
So, might alone wouldn't net either a win. Plus, Killua was way better at hand-to-hand and physically stronger.
Knowing his crafty assassin skills, things could have gone south for Misaka if she wasn't careful.
But fortunately for the railgun, she was. Her fight with Brunhild shows she knows how to deal with tough, up-close threats while keeping her distance.
And being able to dodge particle beams meant Misaka was more than fast enough to react to even Killua's lightning-quick speed.
Add to that her bigger pool of powers, and she had plenty of ways to counter Rhythm Echo, since Killua's lightning, or just pin him in place long enough to pull off a rail.
Okay, real quick. Okay, for Killua, he's physically stronger, better at close range. Yeah, he's been doing it since he was 3. But too slow to close the gap. Really, too slow. Can't survive her full power. Straightforward arsenal. Okay. Well, Misaka, more powerful electricity, faster reaction and attack speed, better at long range. Yeah. Yeah, more versatile abilities. Can't compete hand to hand. Yeah. So. Oh my god. I still find it funny it says too slow to close the gap, considering I think they said that that Killua is actually just as fast as lightning.
Railgun finisher. Killua was strong, but he wasn't gonna outmuscle 6 million tons of iron sand.
Killua was a prodigy in all things Nen, lightning, and killing, but Misaka's varied electro powers, quick reflexes, and scientific brilliance let her cash in a win.
But hey, at least she let Killua keep the change. She
Bruh.
Killua'd him.
Bruh.
The winner is Misaka Mikoto.
Let's go!
Thanks for watching. Stay tuned, we have a new death battle releasing every 2 weeks this year. And click the join button to get new perks and extra content. Planet
Okay,
level
who's
members
next?
even see death battles before anyone else, so don't miss out.
Okay, who's next? Rocket and Stitch! Let's go! Rocket and Stitch, Disney versus Marvel. This is gonna be interesting. Oh my god, this is gonna be like the Yoda versus King Mickey all over again. Oh my god. Ah. Whoo. Okay. All right. Okay, things had. Oh my god, oh, that was good. That was good. Whoo! Wait, what did I say in the bottom? Way far out? Hang on. Let me... What did I say? Oh, greetings from way far out. I don't know what that means. Okay, so it's gonna be the 4th of July, so, like, at least... So it's gonna be, like, a week... Almost a week before, RTX. This is gonna be interesting. Stitch versus Rocket. Oh my god, this is gonna be the Yoda versus King Mickey all over again. Ah! Oh my, because Disney bought Marvel. Like, Disney owns the rights to Marvel. At least that's what it is. Let me know in the comments if that's the case. Oh, that's gonna be so oh my. Oh, okay, I think I'm gonna end this one here. I need to take a breather. I need some water. Oh, okay, so we're gonna next battle is gonna be battle between the cute, fluffy, and intellectual creatures. I don't know. So anyway, until the next time, thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts of this death battle in the comments down below. Comment section down below. Oh my god, why does it feel like I'm mixing these words together? And do you think the battle was fair, or do you think it could have gone differently? Let me know in the comments. If you liked the video and you enjoyed it, go ahead and click the subscribe button. Also hit the bell button to be notified of my latest reactions. And follow me on Twitter at FreelancerAmber for pretty much the same thing, or just random shit in general. So remember to stay awesome, be nice to animals, don't be dicks, keep on moving forward, and I will see you all in the next video!
Yeah,